Using preposition plus which or whom, Part 2。 上兩課我哋提過 preposition 加 which 同埋 whom。呢一課我哋繼續講一啲例外嘅例子。In this lesson, we will cover some exceptions. Preposition plus which or whom. Some examples. The book for which I'm looking is a computer manual. Dr. Lee, in whom they have complete confidence, has emigrated to Canada recently. Note that the relative clause can be a defining or a non-defining clause. For example, the boy with whom Mary did shopping yesterday is my cousin. This is a defining clause. Peter, with whom Mary did shopping yesterday, is my cousin. This is a non-defining clause, and non-defining clause is often used in formal writing. Whom is the object form of the relative pronoun who. Both who and whom are only used to refer to people. Students are often confused about whom. If you don't know how exactly is whom used, don't worry. In modern English, whom is considered rather formal and old-fashioned. You might still come across this word in academic and official writing. Nonetheless, it is something that you can totally eliminate from your writing. Who is the modern equivalent that can be used in both formal and informal contexts. For example, consider the sentences given below. You are speaking to a woman. She is my boss. Here, the noun woman is the object of the preposition to. We can combine these two clauses using whom. The woman to whom you were speaking is my boss. Some exceptions. When a relative pronoun is used as the object of the verb, it will be immediately followed by another noun. In the above example, the noun you follows the relative pronoun whom. In a less formal style, we can also write, the woman who you were speaking to is my boss. Note that the preposition now goes to the end of the clause, who you were speaking to. In an informal style, the relative pronoun who can be dropped and the sentence will still make sense. The woman you were speaking to is my boss. Task 1. Write the correct form of who or whom in the blank. Stop the video while you work on it, and when you've finished, resume play, and the answers will be displayed. Here are the answers. Number 1. To whom are you speaking? Number 2. I liked the girl with whom I sang the song. Number 3. The captain with whom Caleb served was a great leader. Number 4. The children, one of whom is Anne's brother, played soccer. Number 5. Who is at the door? Number 6. We counted 3 people who fell on the ice. Formal and informal writing. Let's look at some examples. The doctor, in whom they have complete confidence, has emigrated to Australia. This is formal English. The doctor, who they have complete confidence in, has emigrated to Australia. This is informal English. Rewrite the following sentences using the patterns for a formal tone. This exercise is displayed across 2 screens. Stop the video now to work on the first screen, and when you're finished, resume play to display the second screen. This is the second screen. Stop the video to work on it, and when you're finished, resume play, and the answers will be displayed. Here are the answers. Number 1. Mr. Lee works in our office. I was at school with him. Mr. Lee, with whom I was at school, works in our office. Number 2. The music is good. Julie listens to the music. The music to which Julie listens is good. Number 3. My brother met a woman. I used to work with the woman. My brother met a woman with whom I used to work. Number 4. The country is very hot. He went to the country. The country to which he went is very hot. Number 5. I visited the city. John comes from the city. I visited the city from which John comes. Number 6. The job is well paid. She applied for the job. The job for which she applied is well paid. Number 7. I live in the city. I study in the city. I live in the city in which I study. Number 8. The school in North Point is still there. I met my wife in the school. The school in North Point in which I met my wife is still there. Number 9. The summer was long and hot. I graduated from university in the summer. The summer in which I graduated from university was long and hot. Number 10. The little girl won the writing contest again. Her parents felt very proud of her. The little girl, of whom her parents felt very proud, won the writing contest again. Task 2. Rewrite the following sentences to make them more formal. There are 7 sentences displayed across 2 screens. Stop the video and go through the sentences one by one and the screens one at a time. This is screen 2. Stop the video and work on the sentences, and when you're finished, resume play and the answers will be displayed. Here are the answers. Number 1. People are so busy at work that they hire domestic helpers to look after the children. Number 2. Commissioned by Plaza Hollywood, a recent survey interviewed 657 parents who had children aged between 5 and 16. You can also say, a recent survey commissioned by Plaza Hollywood interviewed 657 parents who had children aged between 5 and 16. Number 3. It is surprising, if not shocking, to know that so many doted children lack the ability to take care of themselves in certain basic things. Number 4. 80% of the respondents, coming from 6 different districts, had only 1 child. Number 5. When asked about their extracurricular activities, only less than 20% of the local students' parents would take them to play with classmates of neighbors. Number 6. An expert said that parents, negligent about the core of the problem, should talk things over with their maids. Number 7. Psychologist Lien Zun said the maids, with whom parents should build a consensus, should be given some responsibility in teaching the children. Exercise. Rewrite the following sentences using preposition and which or whom. Stop the video to work on it, and when you've finished, resume play to display the answers. Here are the answers. Number 1. The MPF system, on which the government may make some changes, provides basic retirement protection for the people. Number 2. Eason has shown the courage, for which he is praised, to be different in producing songs. Number 3. The country to which he went is very far from Hong Kong. Number 4. I visited the school from which John comes. This is the end of the lesson. Goodbye.